Aquarius. This is going to be your reading for the month of November. This will be for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, or Rising signs. And then as always, keep in mind, it's a general reading, so it may or may not resonate with your particular situation. If it does, I love hearing your stories in the comments below. And my readings are for your highest timeline. You're living your best life, okay? All right, let's see here. What do we have for Aquarius for the month of November? What do we have for Aquarius for the month of November? Okay, there's a lot of thinking going on for you, Aquarius, I would say here. With the Virgo Analyze card, there's a lot on your mind, okay? You're thinking, you're analyzing. Your mind could be like a little bit going into overdrive here is what I would say, okay? I feel like there's a little worry on something here. As I'm tapping into your energy, I'm feeling a little bit, not anxiety, but I need to breathe. I need to take a moment to breathe. So there's a lot on your mind and you're needing to take time to try to relax. Take a deep breath, that kind of thing. Okay, let's see here. All right, what do we have for Aquarius for the month of November? What do we have for Aquarius for the month of November? Okay, we get this. Okay, worry beads. I was feeling that energy coming through. There's something that you're worried about, something that you're concerned about that's kind of making you're thinking a lot about this. Okay, we got Pioneer. I feel a little bit of a challenge going on this month with something that's been on your mind, okay? Let's pull one of these and see. Try to my advice here is try to do what makes you feel relaxed, what makes you feel happy, whether that's watching a movie, going in nature, listening to music, whatever it is. Try to deviate yourself from this worry, okay, is what I'd say here. All right, what do we have for Aquarius? Everything is unfolding in divine timing. So what I get from this, okay, I get everything. You're holding the key here. I'm seeing the key there. You're holding the key. I feel like everything will work out. I want you guys to focus on what makes you happy. Like I said, kind of deter yourself from anything that's going on that is heavily on your mind. Deter yourself by doing things that make you feel calm, relaxed, and happy. Okay, let's get into the tarot and see. Everything's going to work out, though. Okay, there's no need to worry here. No need to worry, Aquarius. Okay? All right, let's see here. What do we have for Aquarius for the month of November? This one wants to pop out. Oh, we get this. Okay. We get the Four of Wands, the Ten of Swords. Okay, let's see. Strength card. A Page of Wands. Okay. There's something that's on your mind, and there's an ending to a difficult cycle. Okay, like I said, everything's happening in divine timing. I'm saying everything's happening best case scenario for you. Okay, even if it doesn't seem like it right now. Okay, this could have to do with either some romantic situation with the Four of Wands or a family situation. Okay, let's get into that before I go any further. Okay, let's just pull these over here a little bit more. Three of Pentacles. There's an energy of compromise here. And I'm not saying that you have to compromise with this individual. There's an energy of compromise and working together. And, you know, sometimes if it's like a family thing, you know, people really set in their ways. You might not need to just take a step back. Okay. If it's a romantic situation and you're not feeling like this working together is happening, this compromise is happening, again, you might need to take a step back. Like I said, focus on what brings you joy, what brings you happiness here. Okay, let's get into this Ten of Swords. I want to look at this Ten of Swords a little bit. It just feels like a lot of baggage to me. With whatever this difficulty is, it's a lot of baggage. It's a lot of heaviness, okay, that's been on your mind. All right, let's see. We get the Queen of Wands. One more there. And the Eight of Swords. Okay. Focus on what it is you want to bring into your life. Okay, with the Queen of Wands and the Eight of Swords, don't focus on things that haven't happened yet. Don't focus on worry and thinking it might go into a negative situation. Don't think worst case scenario here. I'm telling you, everything is going to work out for you. Okay, that's what I'm getting from this. But there's this worry here. Come back to your confidence. Come back to your power. Okay, with the Queen of Wands. Okay, let's see here. Why is the Strength card here in the Page of Wands here? Ooh. Why is... Okay, there we get the Nine of Swords. Okay. And then one more here. You needed to push through this worry that you're having, okay? This worry, anxiety, you need to push through and be strong, okay? I know it's difficult. I know, I'm not saying that it's easy, okay? What I'm saying is you got a lot of swords here, which is a lot of mental energy, a lot of worry, a lot of, like, I'm just getting like this overstimulating stress, okay? Focus on what it is you want to happen with this individual, with this family situation, whatever it is. Focus on the way that you want it to go, okay? Because we have this Six of Wands. You are reaching that goal. No matter what's going on, and I'm seeing a little bit overwhelming this month, Aquarius. I'm going to be real. I'm not going to sit here and sugarcoat something that, you know, and say, oh, everything's working great. Okay, I am seeing some sort of conflict, okay? I'm seeing, and it's more like a mental conflict, okay? Things that are happening is kind of heavily, things that are happening in your surroundings are on your mind, okay? I'm getting that. And I do feel like you need to focus on what you want. Deter yourself and do things that bring you joy to move you away from these this negative thoughts, these anxious thoughts, okay? That's what I'm saying. There is an achievement happening here, okay? There is a sort of a success after a difficulty, okay? You are being successful after this difficulty. I do see that, okay? I feel like there's people around you. I'm getting this just like you in this Page of Wands. I'm feeling like there's people in your surroundings, family, romantic situation, whatever. They're wanting you to conform to what they want. And you're not doing it. Obviously not. You're an Aquarius, right? You're going to do whatever the hell you want. Let's see. This Page of Wands. Okay, we get the Two of Wands and the Page of Cups. I feel like this is you deciding that I am going to be who I am. Okay, I'm not going to conform to these individuals in my surroundings. Okay, you could also be focusing on a hobby or a creative project with that Page of Cups here. Okay, pull, let's see, let's pull one of these. You could also try to do some breathing exercises to try to calm yourself down. There's a lot on YouTube. It's my advice for you. Okay. Let's see. What else do we have for Aquarius? Okay. We get, well, let's see. What is this about? There is support around you. Okay. Focus on what it is you want. I'm getting this, focus on your thoughts and what it is you want, your consciousness. You could be doing some sort of meditation, or, you know, like connecting in nature or something. You might be getting some messages there on how to approach the situation, or how to navigate. Okay, is what I would say. Navigate through this. Okay. Let's see here. I'm sending you guys so much love, Aquarius. All right. Let's see here. And what is the outcome for my lovely Aquarius? No matter what, even though it's difficult, it is going to, you are going to reach success in managing through this. I feel like this is you managing through it this month, okay? Let's see here. What is the outcome for Aquarius? See, we get the 8 of Cups. Okay, you're having to leave some sort of situation, or, you know, I'm not saying you have to leave a partner or leave a family or anything like that, but there's something that you have to leave behind here. Okay, maybe it's leaving behind these negative thoughts, or this worry that you're having. Could be that. Let's see. Okay, I feel like in this month of November, there are some things that are coming up that are having you worry. You're having to leave behind this worry, okay? I do see you leaving that behind because you're reaching this achievement, this sort of success. I can't speak. Okay, so we get the 7 of Wands. I feel like this is you kind of not letting people, I'm going to say, control your feelings, control the way you act here. You're standing up for yourself, I feel, with that 7 of Wands. Let's get into one more there before I get into these, because that's where it's turning around. Okay. We get the 10 of Cups. Okay, by you standing up for yourself, you're like not letting people affect your thoughts, affect your feelings here. You're reaching some sort of happiness. And I feel like if this is a family situation, there's some sort of happiness because you're standing up for yourself. You're leaving behind these negative thoughts. You're not letting that control you anymore. With the Moon, let's see. I feel like something is coming to culmination, coming to an ending to this difficulty around the full moon in the month of November. I'm not sure when that is, but you can look it up. Okay, I always attribute the moon to the moon cycles in the tarot. Okay, let's see here. Ten of Pentacles. Okay, there's going to be some sort of something resolved regarding a relationship or a family situation. This is going to make you feel very happy. I may feel like it's because you're not letting these people not control your thoughts, but have any effect on the way you're thinking, right? You're moving through that. You're having the strength to move through that. And because you're doing that and you're standing up for yourself, that's where everything is aligning for you. And you're reaching this sort of a wish fulfillment by the end of this month. Okay, let's see here. Yeah, there's some sort of new beginning happening with the Ace of Wands. Let's get into that a little bit. All right. One there. 10 of Wands. I feel like you've been this difficult period of whatever the heck I'm talking about in here. It's whatever, you apply it, you know what that is for you, whatever that is. There's an ending to this, and there's a new beginning happening that's making you very happy, okay? Making you feel very emotionally fulfilled here. Let me pull one of these. You are loved. So I feel like if this is a romantic thing that's been on a little bit of a hiatus, okay, or tumultuous arguments, just things not going very smoothly, there's love coming in and a new beginning happening, okay? If this is like a family situation, it's still, you're all coming back together. It's all aligning. It's all working out. I know this is a kind of tricky reading, okay? And I know there's some sort of difficulty going on, and I'm sending you so much love, Aquarius. But no matter what, you have love around you. And just know that, okay? All right. What do we have for Aquarius? No matter what, you're going to, and everything is working out for you. Everything, even if it feels like it's not, okay, it's all working out, okay? And there might be an energy here where you really need to stand up for yourself in regards to, you know, your situation. There's an energy where it's like you got to put your foot down. You got to stop allowing something to happen. And when you do that, that's when everything's becoming a lot smoother. And you're having a lot of happiness come in when you do that, okay? All right, let's see. What do we have for my lovely Aquarius? Okay. You get fruitcake, tradition, legacy, and holding on. Renewal, strength, and rising above. Yeah, you're really rising above any of this difficulty this month. Okay. I feel that with that tradition, it has something to do with family for some. But I do feel like you're rising above any difficulties that come up in the beginning of November. The full moon this month is when everything, I feel like, that old cycle is getting closed out, and you're reaching that sort of goal. Okay? All right, Aquarius. I hope that made sense, and I hope you guys have a wonderful day. All right, see ya.